Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Darnell Bradley back at y'all with another video interview, and today we've got your girl SimbaThaGod.
Yo,
What's going on?
nothing, man. Chilling, working, and working on channel stuff like that.
There you go. There you go. Wanted to reach out to you because I've been on this interview tip, but mainly I've been interviewing like rappers and other artists, and
hmm
I want to get into it with some of the reactors, and I peep your channel. I like your energy. Mainly you definitely you keep your stuff entertaining. Like
Yeah, yeah.
like when I said I was interviewing, like I told you before, my girl was like, "Oh, what? You're interviewing Simba? That's cool." I was like, "Oh, all right, that's dope."
Yeah. I always like to. I rather have high energy. I feel like it's more entertaining that way. Some of the stuff like when I react to it, it doesn't require that energy because some stuff is like more serious. But
Yeah,
other than that, if it's like a regular video, I'd rather have the high energy, make people laugh. You know what I'm saying? I just That's just type person I am.
I feel that. I feel that. So what got you into doing reactions? Like what? Like you're chilling one day and you're just like, I'm gonna react to some shit. Like,
um, well, see, I started how I actually started. I started off gaming, and as I was gaming, I think it was actually around the time X had died, XXX,
mhm.
and his video had dropped, and I used to always watch like Soluminati, Zeus and Bilu, Dante, and I was like, I wonder, what I'm saying? I know he just passed away and I really liked his music. I want to, cuz like I felt like I can do that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I wanted to watch his video right after he passed and stuff like that. So I was like, I'll just record it. And that was the first reaction video I ever recorded, and it just like took off. But then it ended up getting blocked, and I was like, maybe I can do this too.
It got blocked.
So yeah, it got blocked because I think it was the I don't think it was the song, but the video had got copyrighted. So
Oh,
I like it. I had it up for maybe about a month, and then it had ended up getting blocked. So
damn.
yeah, yeah, it was trash. But that's how I started. Is when he died.
Okay, what made you wanna continue going, like persistent past that? Like actually like make a channel dedicated to it and use it as an actual means of maybe like income and things like that.
Um, well, like I wanted to be a YouTuber altogether.
Hmm.
Like I wanted to do because I have like I said, I was watching other people do reactions, but I was also watching gaming channels and stuff like that. And like you see the way that they live and stuff like that, and I'm like, maybe I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the equipment.
Hmm.
But I really wanted to do it as gaming. But after that, I was like, I like music. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my opinions are valid. I like to make people
Oh
laugh.
yeah.
And as like I would say around the time he did die, I wasn't very consistent like at all.
Hmm.
I didn't start becoming consistent until like later on that year, and then like I seen like because I had the channel for years,
Yeah, yeah.
and I was trying to live stream here and there, videos here and there, and nothing was happening. But like as soon as I started reactions, like the channel started growing like crazy.
Hmm.
And I was like, maybe I'll do this. You know what I'm saying? I like doing this. It seems fun, and then have my other stuff on the side. So
So
that's
I,
why I kept with it.
so as far as the streaming goes, would you say that because of your channel, your streaming has also elevated?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Because there's like a lot of people that like to follow you in every aspect of what you're doing. So,
Hmm.
not what I'm saying, not to the extent to where my current channel is, but there's other people on my gaming channel that came from that channel,
Yeah.
people on my Twitch that came from that channel. So yeah, there's certain people that will like just want to see you do whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? Because they just like your energy, like the person you are. So that definitely helped. It grew my second channel a lot. It
Hmm.
grew my Twitch a lot. So yeah,
I be real.
that
I didn't even know
definitely
you. I
helped.
didn't even know you had a second channel. I gotta check that out because I know you were talking about your Twitch and the game. I just didn't know what platforms they were on. But yeah, I definitely gotta check some of that out. 'Cause there's a lot of reactors that I see that have other channels, and I know nothing about their second channel because I've just been so absorbed into their reactions. Because I've been on it. I started doing this like maybe 2.5 months ago,
Uh-huh.
and so just as far as like reacting and getting in touch with people, it's really interesting to hear what they have to say and how they I guess move about this platform.
Yeah.
So within
Yeah, because it's like my bad
that's
for
all
cutting
good.
you off, but it's like the reason I do like a second channel, the reason a lot of people do a second channel is because like when you get an audience tech kind of from reacting, it's hard to like branch into something else, especially when you're doing like music reactions.
Hmm.
Then most of the time they're there for the music. You know what I'm saying? They don't. There's a couple people, but it won't be nearly as much as when you're reacting to a video or react to a song. You
Yeah.
know. So
I'll say this because I see a lot of I see, and this is also a tip that I'm on. I'm just trying to build my fan base more. But um, what's your opinion on the rapper reactor?
um, I really don't. I don't know. I don't really have much of an opinion. I say you get it how you live. You know.
Hmm.
If you feel like that's helping you, and it has helped a lot of people with growing their audience. Do you? You know. I don't have a bad, but nor do I have a like. It's like I'm reacting to, so I can't talk on you to down on you for reacting. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
And if you feel like you can rap as well, then shoot for the stars. I
Yeah.
have no feeling towards that. It's like yeah.
I feel
If
you. I
that's
feel
how,
you.
yeah, a lot of people grew like that. I know a good amount of people that rap and react. So yeah,
Yeah.
how you gotta get it. Everybody starts a certain way, you know.
Feel you. As far as the community and rapping and react, because I've seen a few of your videos, and you actually hit my recommendations a while ago. Just because some of the stuff or a lot of the stuff you react to is within the web cast by specific YouTubers that also has me ensnared. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um, I want to talk to you about some of your reactions, so some of the ones I've seen.
Mm.
First off, this whole 6ix9ine situation because well, not because there is a lot of mixed reviews. People hating because of the whole snitch situation, and then you got people like you that's like, which I understand this completely. You're like, yo, yeah, he snitched. We get that. That part's done. We understand that. What we're saying is, you're not gonna stop his momentum at this point, no matter how mad you are.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just like I know a lot of people are mad at the fact that he snitched, and like I get it, you know what I'm saying. But well, first of all, some certain I see both sides. So like I see where he was playing a role, and if he was playing a role, he shouldn't have snitched. Cool, but I
Yeah.
also see the fact that they did what they did to him before he snitched. So I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not in that lifestyle, so I can't
Hmm.
determine whether or not I would try to hold my end up or not, especially if they did what they did to me.
Exactly.
So I can see both sides. Now, in regards to the numbers, he's gonna do numbers regardless because people want to see him. People are gonna talk about him regardless, whether it's positive or negative. People are gonna talk about 6ix9ine. So you might as well just accept the fact that he's here. You don't have to accept him, but you
Hmm.
gotta accept the fact that he's not going anywhere. And then also, like, I hate to like be like that person, but like, it's just like if like the hip hop community can't cancel some of these like pedophiles and
Yeah.
sexual sex offenders and stuff like that. You really think you're about to cancel a snitch? It's not happening, you know?
You are
Like
not
it took
wrong.
them forever to get R. Kelly out of here, and you know what I'm saying. Scott Storch is still making beats and stuff like that, and you
Hmm.
know what I'm saying. So it's going to be really hard for y'all to get him out of here. The only way you're stopping him is if he goes to jail again. That's how I feel for
Yeah,
real.
not be on him because I'm like, when it comes to that situation, you don't. It doesn't matter like what you think in a sense of like him snitching because like he's gamed the system. Like he gamed the shit out the system because when he released Gooba and he was taking pictures and then somebody was like, oh, he's taking pictures and found out where he lived, he was up and going.
Yeah,
They
he
gonna
was
pack his
already
whole
out of
shit
there.
up. So not only does this man, well, one, because like once you get out of prison on something like that and you're in protective custody, usually it's not a big artist or something like that. It's just somebody
Yeah,
trying to stay safe. You got a dude
exactly.
that's known for being a troll. So even though he's in productive protective custody, they're not going to stop him from saying what he wants because that's infringing on his
Freedom of
rights.
speech.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's gonna say what he wants. And even though he does that, and there are obviously gonna be people that are out for his head, now he's got the government with an obligation to protect him.
exactly.
So like I don't know who thinks they're big enough to get through that defense, but like it's a non-issue. And having Nicki Minaj on that track, like
Exactly.
Meek Mill, like Meek Mill.
Like he did the most, and like it was like the whole thing was a troll altogether,
Oh
and
yeah.
it's like People got to realize that, and then I think that's probably why Meek Mill didn't speak on it, because it's
Mm-hmm.
like you know he's trolling you at this point.
Oh yeah,
There's no beating that, you know.
you're just gonna
You're gonna
ask.
come back and he's gonna find something else to say to you. It's just gonna be a constant back and forth over the internet, and now you're bickering with a rainbow hair kid.
Facts. Facts.
That's all you're gonna gain from that. So
Oh man. All right. So you personally, as far as the reacting and things go, how has reacting impacted your life? Like positively, negatively? How does that been going for you?
um, I don't think there's really been any. Well, positively, I feel like it's fake love, but I have a lot of people rooting for me at certain points.
Mm-hmm.
Because I as I started this, nobody was like really, it was very few people taking me serious in regards to what I want to do, like in
Yeah.
regards to even watching my videos or anything like that. There was very few people, but now it seems like everybody's like, oh, you got this, da da da, as the numbers grow. Because
Uh-huh.
honestly, if you be honest, a lot of people think doing YouTube is corny until they see
And see
a
up.
check. Until they see a check or the numbers, they think
Yep.
YouTube's corny.
100%.
So a lot of people think that I make a lot more money than I freaking do. It's not the
Yeah,
case.
they don't know
You
the
have
proportionate, like the numbers to the dollar sign. They don't know how that works.
Yeah, they don't. They think subscribers equals money, and that's not the case. Um, but money wise, like, well, people thinking I have money is on one. Um, honestly, I think, to be honest, I hate to be this person, but like, I think I got blackballed at my job because of this.
What?
Because yeah, my supervisor, he was a rapper,
Mm-hmm.
and he would like it was like at first it was fine, me and him had no problems, no nothing.
Yeah.
But then he found out that I did YouTube because some of my coworkers, they subscribe to my channel, they watch my stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he found out that I did YouTube, and he raps.
Yeah.
So he sent me his stuff and was mad that I didn't post it on my channel. So like he was blackballing me when it came to my hours and stuff like that. He was constantly cutting my hours. That's why I ended up quitting my job probably
Wow.
like within the last month, because it was like every week I was getting blackballed. I went from like I was there for like 2 years, and then I went from like 40 hours a week to 32 to 24 to 16 hours, and I'm like, wait a minute, like why are some people that y'all just hired a month ago getting more hours than me? Like where's the.
Yeah.
But it was like I just felt like because I didn't put it on my channel and I didn't, you know what I'm saying, I didn't
Mm-hmm.
share the stuff that he wanted me to share. I felt like he was blackballing me because he's the only one that makes the schedule.
Yeah.
So you have control over my hours, and every time like every week it's like it's going down since the week you asked me, and was I gonna check out your stuff? I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, So I think that's one of the cases where I think that's the only negative impact the channel's really had on me, and just probably like fake love. Other than that, everything's been positive. Again, a lot of people, a lot of, I wouldn't say friends, but a lot of associates, a lot of people that do YouTube are
Mm-hmm.
actually very cool. I like talking to them. You know what I'm saying? It's always usually cordial.
Okay.
Um, there's a lot of contacts, reaching out. Just a good amount of stuff. But yeah,
No, I
more
feel you.
positive than negative.
Real quick with the whole supervisor situation. When they tried to pitch you their stuff, did they pitch it to you on a business sense, or was it more of, hey, can you just do this for me?
It was like a check this. It wasn't like a I'll pay you or a what I'm saying. Can you give this a review? Excuse me. It was just
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, so I'm gonna send you my stuff, kind of like, and it was like,
Like
I'm like,
assuming,
okay,
yeah, like assuming you was gonna do some shit with it.
exactly. I'm like, nah, it don't work like that, bro.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Nah. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm very sure there are reactors, and I've done it. Like, we'll do something like that. Like,
Yeah,
it's happened. But like, don't think that's the norm. Like,
exactly.
don't
Like,
think that's
yeah,
the norm.
a lot of people's sense of entitlement is crazy. There's a lot of entitled people
For real.
like that just feel like they, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if you hit me up and be like, yo, how much to do this, or you know what I'm saying, I might, like, oh, nah, we're good, we good on this side. I got you. I'll check it out for you. Or if you hit me up
Mhm.
and we can still do business. You know, if you hit me on a business tip and I don't really know you, we can do business. You know,
Yeah.
but don't just be like, "Yo, react to this."
Yeah,
No,
you gotta approach it right. You can't just
exactly.
because I think what people get wrapped up in, especially like up and coming artists that don't understand the reaction thing, is that all they see are videos.
Yeah,
All they see are videos. They don't see because obviously a vast majority of the videos that we post, obviously we didn't get paid by that artist for. We're just reacting to something that we saw, we thought was cool or hit our stuff. But
yeah.
it's for the people that actually target us that like there are some other things that have to be worked out.
Exactly. Like the when I do reaction videos, I do it in the sense of the purpose to grow the channel
Hmm.
and or what's gonna make me some money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They throw it at you, and it's like, okay, I don't feel like this is gonna help grow my channel at all. This is me doing something for you. This is not you
exactly.
doing something for me. You know what I'm saying? So like I get it. I would like to help, but don't just think I'm obligated to react to it because I'm a reactor. That's dead.
All right, I want y'all all to hear that. I want y'all all to hear that. That's why we're doing a reaction interview, so y'all understand how to like, and even any artists out there, y'all understand how to approach a reactor correctly.
Exactly.
Because when I started reacting, when I was like maybe like 100 subs in or something like that, and people were asking me to react to some of their stuff, and I was just stoked that people were asking. So I was
Yeah.
like, yes, of course I will. But then, as things started to grow and I started to get a little more, that's when I understood the need and how you said you like with music targeting certain things to grow your channel and things like that, where somebody throws something completely left at you. And the thing is, what they don't understand is, like, no disrespect to any artist, but they're not all good. Uh,
Look here. Look here. That's one of the reasons I stopped doing sponsor reaction for a while because man, people were coming to me, yo, can you react? I'm like, I'm probably gonna rip into your song because this shit is
yeah,
ass. You're gonna pay
yeah.
me to rip into your song like that?
And that's a
Uh,
risk they gotta take too, because like I tell them straight up when I'm talking to them in the DMs, I tell them straight up like, yo, if you want me to react, you're gonna get an honest opinion, and it may not be something you like. I don't know because I haven't heard the song, but I just want you to be aware of that.
exactly. Exactly. Like I try to, and now with my sponsor reactions, I try to be positive and like give constructive criticism. But
Hmm.
if I don't like something, I'm gonna tell you I straight up don't like something. But there's some
Hmm.
people that'll come and ask for a sponsor reaction and be like, "Yo, be honest, please. I
Yeah,
want to know." You know what I'm saying? And I respect those people because like I'm gonna give you, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing because you put some money in my pocket. I could have just saved the time, did another video, and made that money reacting to something else. You know what I'm saying?
for
So.
real.
But yeah, I respect those type of people that be like, be honest.
Yeah, like I do too. Like when, because I know if I ever like try to throw my stuff at another reactor, like I want you to be honest. I want you to be honest, and I'd be embarrassed as fuck if it was ass. And I'd be. But one thing is, like when somebody asks me if I don't like it, whereas I will be, I guess, critical and I will say what I say. I think that it's important that as you do that, you try to give them solutions to the problems that you're finding.
Exactly, exactly. To let them know how you think it'll be sound better, how to look better, things like that. Yeah, that's the type of
Hmm.
that's what I do,
Now,
and also let them know what you do like and shit like that.
yeah, exactly, 100%.
Yeah.
Now, as far as other reactors and things like that, which is why I was talking about how reacting affected you. I don't know if this has happened to you yet. Have you had an artist that you've reacted negatively to come at you yet?
Oh yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What was it? Last year. Yeah, it was last year. Around probably around September. Um, Now he didn't ask me to react to his songs, but his shits was blown up. So I was like, I'm gonna react to it. TJ 6 times or X6 or whatever he calls himself.
Okay.
He's like he's a Chicago rapper or something. He's kind of big. He's a scam rapper. He raps about scamming.
Oh, okay. Like about
Yeah,
like him
he
scamming or just.
he had scamming. Like he raps about the black market
Oh,
and
okay.
so gift cards, shit like that.
It's interesting
And I
actually.
reacted to two of his songs last year. Them shit was he's not on beat at all. The shit just sounds horrible. So I reacted to the songs and I said those shits was trash. And I get it. I go in. I just sometimes I pop into my Instagram messages request.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
here he goes. He's in there. kill yourself, you dyke. I said,
Oh
oh.
shit.
And I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna reply to you. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some money off you. So I screenshotted the DM
Oh
and
hell
made a
yeah.
video on it.
There you go.
Hey,
There you
and then
go.
he saw the video, right?
Uh-huh.
So he posted a video on his Instagram. I think he had like 50,000 followers or something. They came and spammed my Instagram, spammed it bad. Was disliking the video.
Oh.
I'm like, I'll just make some more money. So I made another.
For real. And at the same time, they gotta like they don't realize like that's engagement, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of people in the comments saying, y'all just giving her free engagement. Like,
For
I had,
real.
like, literally, you know how, like, if you got a business account, it shows you how many views you had in the week. I had, like, 20,000 views on my profile that week. Just from that one. And he only posted it up for, like, 2-3 hours.
Oh, man.
And then he deleted it off his Instagram. But within those 2-3 hours, I had 20,000 engagements on my Instagram.
He's smart.
I was like, you're not doing nothing but bringing more people to my channel. So
For real.
yeah.
So having said that about your situation, what do you think about the whole? Cause I'm pretty sure you know the whole No Life Shack 645 AR.
I feel like here's my thing. People are gonna have opinions about your music regardless.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't like your music, you don't like it. Simple, you know.
Yeah.
Now I can't tell you how to respond, but the fact that you got so mad that somebody doesn't like your music is really where like, and it's not like it was good. Like it's not like
It's
literally
not.
people were using your music on TikTok as memes.
Yeah.
So you know it's not.
Like you blew up for the wrong reason. It's like
Yeah, exactly. So you know the song is not. You know, it didn't blow you up because it's good. It blew you up because it's funny. It's a meme. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can't get mad when people say that the music is ass because technically it was ass enough to be a meme. You know.
exactly.
So I get it. You know, he can react how he wants to react because you know what I'm saying. You can't tell somebody how to react to something.
Exactly.
But I just feel like he's doing the most now at this point, especially if this man has 2 million subs and he's telling you your label is literally calling him to, you know, pay him to react to some of your music. At that point, I would simmer down because he was like, I think he said something like that he was getting, No Life Shack was getting paid by the white man or something like that. And I'm like, you're signed to a whole label. Ain't you
For
getting
real.
paid by the white man?
Like
And the white man's trying to pay Shaq to put you on. So
like what are you talking about? Like what are you talking
Exactly.
about? Oh my
Exactly.
god.
So at this point, I feel like I feel like after a certain time, 645 AR was cloud chasing a bit and
Mhm.
trying to get more engagement because he knew Shaq's people come hard. So
Exactly. Like when you're engaging, I can understand that on his tip. Like when you're engaging someone that's got 2 million subscribers, you're not just gonna ignore that. And
exactly.
like even where people are like, oh, I don't know why 645 AR is fighting because da da da. Like that's why he's fighting. Like that's why he's fighting.
Uh-huh.
So in a sense of responding to Shaq just for the engagement and just to kind of get that going and stir the pot with somebody who has 2 million subscribers on that tip, 645 whatever, that was a good move. But on just in a sense of like just being mad because he said your music was ass, like bro, get out of here. Your
Yeah,
music
exactly.
is ass. Like my first reaction ever, I reacted to Quedeca 15 Styles of Rap.
Mhm.
And I think you reacted to that as well.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and in it he said 645 AR and he started rapping. At this time I had no idea who 645 AR was. And I was like, in my reaction, I was like, if I ever did hear that, the reason I don't know is because I probably turned it off because that was ass. Whatever Quedeca's doing right there. I don't know if it's a good interpretation or not. What I just heard was ass. So, and then when all this beef started happening and I actually heard him for real, I was like, I was right. Ass.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think I heard of him before that, but and then the thing was, I laughed about his song. Like I would turn it on just to bug people. You know what I'm saying? I would turn on his music and just like sing along to it just to annoy people because I thought it was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I thought the song was good. It's not something like I'm gonna roll down the windows and bump this in my car so people. Nah, hell no. What do I look like? What do I look like? But it was just funny to me. The song is funny. It's like you put fucking the most auto tune on it and you sound like a mouse
Honestly,
That's what it is.
I couldn't even, besides him doing his voice, that thing, I wouldn't even know the effects one would use in whatever sequence to get what he produces. Because I would never think to do no shit like that.
Yeah.
So
And
like,
you know what makes it worse is the fact that Genius is actually honestly interviewing people like this and then giving them more traction. But I get it, you know. So, but
mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
some of these Genius interviews, they really just need to like, is it really worth it? Like, is this person really like
yeah.
that shit's not good? But
The whole rappers reacting to artists. Because honestly,
yeah,
real quick, me and my personal experience with that, because you know Knox Hill.
you knock so yeah.
Yeah, so
I,
I've done a few reactions, a couple reactions to him, and for whatever reason, whenever I hear him, I have said that it sounded one dimensional and things like that. And when it came, he just made a song called Cold War with Gatsby.
mhm.
I don't know if you caught that, but it's like they're on the same track, but it's him versus Gatsby. Just kind of a different twist on battle rapping, where you're not like talking stuff about whoever you're with. You just put in your lyrics against theirs on the same track.
Yeah.
Like I think that's the concept. And I gave it to
Okay.
Gats. And every time I react to his stuff, man, his fans in my comments. Oh man, they so mad. They so
Thank
mad.
God. Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
And I do mind. I do my. I like to model my reactions off of somewhat a bar breakdown.
Yeah.
So of course they be in my thing like you missed this, you missed that, you missed that. But every time Knox hits up my inbox and things, I'm in my inbox, the comments, he's like nothing but love.
Yeah.
Like he and that I appreciate.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now I think that when you negatively respond to a reactor as an artist, that's a bad move because we're just people giving our opinions over it over a platform, but everyone
Yeah.
has
Exactly.
opinions, and we're going to attract the people that have the same opinions as us, and we're also going to attract people that have the complete opposite. But you as an
Exactly.
artist should probably stay over there. As should be as was seen with my next topic of conversation, Luke gone.
Oh man.
Then no, I'm sorry because when you reacted to that and like you paused it when 6 seconds said his like little piece at the beginning and you were just like speechless at the beginning.
Because I just I don't know. Luke, yeah, I'll give it to him. He has the sound. He has the sound to be a big artist. He has the
Yeah,
sound. He has the look. You know what I'm saying? And he has the production.
yeah,
But there's at some point you gotta realize where your beat, and then sometimes some things you gotta be smarter about. Like if you got on this track and you dissed his friends, you should have known, you know what I'm saying,
hmm
that was, set up from the jump. And then like just the whole when he literally yo. There's no way you're dissing me in the first few seconds of your rap and I'm
for
still putting you on the
real.
track.
Like I'm like
That's just not happening.
the only thing that I could say from that was like, well, there was so much that there's no way Gon missed it all. But just as far as that one, screw a munfu my mandem, of course he might like the way he worded that might have threw Gon.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying, "No,
Yeah.
those my homies," like something like that. Like the way he worded that might have got. But honestly, to the beginning, I'm the type to kill you, then do a collab with your corpse.
And then that's the thing about it. He pointed out like I'm doing it right now.
For
Like
real.
right now I'm collabing with the like, bro. I appreciate you, but I'm gonna go ahead and scrap this. I'll pay you for your services, but I'm gonna scrap this. It's not getting my track. It's done. That's
For
done.
real.
Hell,
I'm like, and I'm just like every time because, like I said, I did a whole podcast. I did because I knew how I got in. Wait, real quick before I tell you how I got into it. How did you? Was it just through reacting to things? Like how? Because I know with Gone in Six, that was like 6 months ago. So
yeah.
yeah, so like, was it just through reacting to stuff? You found out about the beef, like
So how I picked up six was I picked up six through who was it? I think it was Crips Cipher.
okay,
That's when when I first seen him rapping in the fridge. That's how I picked him up, and I was like, yo, I really fuck with him. And when I looked more into him, there was this streamer that I really had fucked with. I really had liked. His name was Etika, and him and Etika were close.
Hmm.
And like I just like the way
Oh,
that
Etika. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So that's how I picked him up. And then when I picked up Gone, I picked up Gone through the same way. He was had a collab with Crip, and then so I ended up like following both of them. And then when Crip was supposed to do that whole what was it?
The tournament.
Yeah, that tournament shit.
Hmm.
And then everybody just started dissing each other because they was potentially going to be in a tournament together. I was just like, you know what?
Like, save it.
Right now, I fucks with both of them. You know what I'm saying? And I've never heard, from what I heard from Gone, he had some pretty good disses. But I'm like, I don't know, Six is bar heavy, and like everything that I heard from Gone was like pre-written. You know what I'm saying? And he had it for a couple months to sit on it. The fact that he was right now, I can respect the fact that he wrote back so quick at 6, but I'm like, bro, you gotta. There's just it's not. He's murdering you. You know what I'm saying?
6 was so disrespectful. Like, yo, and like the thing is, here's where it came to me for 6 and Gone, where it was very clear that 6 has a battle rap background.
Yeah.
Gone does not. Gone can spit. He's got flows. He's got punches. He's got flow switches. But even in his first thing to 6, like as far as a track and a song, that was dope. Like he spit, but like you missed all the points of a battle rap or a diss track. Like you really wasn't talking shit about your opponent. You were all over here talking about how good you were at this, how good you were at that. 6's whole shit was dedicated to solely you.
Exactly.
Like when I said you won't see G with AW anymore, I said, "Oh my god!"
You know, I had to just drop off the screen at that point. I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
I wasn't even
I can't do it.
I wasn't even reacting when that happened. But in the podcast, like I took two of my friends that had no idea about the situation and was just talking to them about it, and I would put snippets of each thing in there. That's why it's like an hour and some odd long because it went from 6 and Gone to Screw and Gone, and like the whole shit. And I'm just like I still think I think Screw got Gone, but I still think 6 is the one who just like
fucking annihilated him. Yeah.
Like, man. But just with that World War one, like I couldn't understand why it was still on his channel.
Yeah.
Like after all that happened, I would have taken that down with the quickness.
Exactly. I think Gone was supposed to delete his channel altogether.
Oh yeah, when he lost to 6. But I mean, okay, when it comes to that, I will say this though. I will say this. One, I think everybody and their mama knew that Gone wasn't going to delete his channel. Everybody that is a YouTuber knows how hard it is to what is that, 90,000 subscribers? You think he's just gonna get rid of that?
Yeah.
No way in hell. But I also think it was dumb of Gone to say that because you said that and everybody knew you weren't really gonna do that, and now it wasn't that people were mad that he didn't delete his channel. It was like now we get to look at you be stupid when you don't delete your channel because nobody thinks you're gonna do that.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. And I was like, why would you even put that up? Why would you?
Like whether I thought I had something in the bag or not, I would never put my damn channel up. Like I'm not gonna do that.
Something I'm making money off
of. For real, like win or lose, I know I'm not gonna do that. So
exactly.
So that was just, and the thing is, it and when it came from the Cold War thing, not Cold War, World War, that's when he made the shots at Mumfo and Screw.
Yeah.
That's again another artist getting mad at a react. I know Screw was like a rapper Reactor, but he got mad over some shit Screw said and like over Twitter and through reactions.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and it always turned like the guy that got on your head inadvertently. It just got more engagement on your channel. Okay, Reactor up. Shaq and 645AR wasn't nobody feeling 645AR. Nothing was happening for him. As a matter of fact, he got diss track made on him by somebody who wasn't involved entirely.
Exactly, he got fucking annihilated.
For real, and it's something that he can't respond on because you gonna squeak in a diss track? I fucking dare you.
Like, yo, he's not gonna respond. Like, you literally can't respond to this.
Like, the thing is, I think if he made a squeak diss track, the odd thing is, I think it would like not like get millions and millions of views, but I think it would do a nice little takeoff because people would just be like, listen to this bullshit. Like people just be
Exactly.
exactly
Yo, you thought his third song was funny? Listen to this. He thought he was hard. Like,
yeah, like that's the kind of traction you're gonna get off that. So I just think it's a really bad move to act on reactors because when it comes down to it, honestly, if all you're doing is reacting, you're a critic of the YouTube world.
yeah,
You're a critic of YouTube world, ain't nothing wrong with that. But
exactly.
yeah, when you say you want to do something like more stuff like Keemstar, like what do you mean? Like talk to me more about that.
Well, I wanted to do. I wanted to do it at first, but I just realized like it's just with everything that I'm trying to do at the same time. I don't think it'll fit into my schedule. But I wanted to do like just like a whole because there was just a lot of drama in the reaction world. As of right now, I'm not seeing too much. But oh my god, last year, Jesus, like the diss tracks when it came to Dax, the diss tracks when it came to Screw, Up Church, Six, Gone, Crib, Dwayne TV, like there was just so much distraction, so much behind the scenes shit
Mm-hmm.
that a lot of people really didn't even know about for real. Like, and it's just like it would have made for good content, to keep people up to date. But like I was like, yo, do I even want to put myself in this situation? Like some of the situations that people had themselves in, I was just like, you know what? There's certain things that don't even need to be spoken on for real. Cause like I know some stuff and it's just like, whoa, that's crazy. But
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying, I can't speak on it because it doesn't involve me.
I feel you.
So, but there's just a lot of drama within the community. That's why I try to like I'll I reach out to everybody. Well, I don't even technically reach out. Like I'll keep it cordial with everybody,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to stay in my own lane because I don't have time to be beefing with nobody when I'm trying to grow my channel, just have fun. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be dramaful all the time.
I feel you. I feel you. Nobody
So
wants that. And like you have channels that thrive off of drama, like Keemstars and things like that. And like
yeah,
if that's the direction that somebody wants to head in, can't nobody tell them not to do it.
yeah,
But
definitely.
yes, but you got people who like you who thought about it, but you realize that's really not like your niche or something like that. Honestly, talking to you about it's got me thinking about something like that because you're right. Within this community, there's a lot that goes on, but nobody's really there's no real focal point to talk about it all on one channel. And
Exactly.
I said that
Like
that
I'll speak about like how I spoke about the No Life Shack 640 hour beef. I'll speak about that, but when it comes to like reactors, it's something deeper than
mm-hmm.
just somebody giving their opinion on something. I'm like, you know,
No,
because
I
like a
feel
lot
you.
of people, it's not even. Sometimes it's not even me like reaching out. A lot of people will come to me with drama. Like the fans will come to me with drama. Like, oh, did you hear this? And I'm like, nah, that's crazy. But then I just won't speak on it. I won't even tell the person that I know about what the
Mm-hmm.
fuck is going on because it's just like it's not my place.
I feel
But
you.
yeah, now I know, because the fans know. And the fans eat that shit up. They love the drama,
Oh,
bro.
oh God, yeah, like
They,
it gets views, and like honestly, that's part of the reason why I think Gon left that video up, because
yeah,
obviously a lot of people was peeping it, and then like I'm just like, yeah, but you see, like they're peeping it for like if I get something that blow up, I want it to blow up because it's good for me, like people like that I'm on it or I did a good job with how I produced it or something, not because somebody's just ripping into me on my own track and people are like, how did you really put that out? Did that really happen? Here, let me listen to this, you know?
exactly. Yeah, no.
So like,
I want it to be a decent body of work that I've done. I don't want it to be big for nothing else besides that it be something that somebody enjoyed.
yeah. So out of some of the people we've talked to, if any, like who do you know personally in the community?
Personally, I don't really know anybody. I haven't met any of the reactors.
I mean,
I
like,
was
well, like you
supposed
could like talk to them on like DMs or something like that. Like anybody you talk to personally.
I do some talking to Hala. Me and Hala, we chat a little bit. Me and Hala crazy. Me, King Blitz,
King Blitz.
Dwayne TV. Uh, Me and Muffle chat a bit, not too
Mumful.
much. Me and Screw chat a bit, not too much.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this offends me. We've played some games together, but yeah, I chat with a few of them. I've had a conversation surprisingly with Dax.
Dax.
Um,
Wow.
yeah, yeah, hit me up, asked me to react to his stuff, and then like I told him I was wasn't home. I was on vacation, but I think I may be stuck. He was like, "Well, you get home safe. You let me know you got there." Da, da, da. So he's cool. People's Crip. Crip is pretty cool. I talk to him not too much, but he definitely like sometimes I go through stuff.
Hmm.
He'll check on me. Definitely, his mom though. His mom, she talked me through a lot, and I have so much appreciation for his mom. It's crazy. Crip's mom is probably one of the nicest people I've met on this platform. Yeah,
Yeah.
and she doesn't react. She just handle Crip's stuff, but
Hmm.
she's one of the nicest women I've ever met, and I tip my hat to her. She always makes sure I'm good. She checks on me, all that. So yeah.
That's
Um,
awesome. Yeah, I've seen a few things about Crip where he says some stuff about his mom. That's actually pretty dope. That's actually pretty dope.
yeah, she's dope people.
Because I like honestly within getting into this platform and doing things the way I've been doing them, because I just like at first I was just rapping, but I didn't really know how to get in front of eyes at all,
Mhm.
which is what I got into reactions for, and actually just kind of ended up falling in love with it because it's just fun. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
fun.
fun.
But just within doing that and reacting and rapping, I think it was what's his name? I can't remember the reactor's name, but it's a bigger light skinned dude. That's not Mumfu. Uh,
um, huh,
but
trying to think.
yeah, I don't know why I'm just having a brain fart right now. But he had said something in it about like, oh, if you're reacting, you shouldn't rap. I'm just like, well, that's not true. You know, I actually really like that aspect. I've been getting more into the you like the anime rap stuff.
Um, I can listen to it, but like, there's just certain points I was never too big of a fan of anime,
Uh-huh.
so I feel like me trying to get into the anime rap, I'm
Well, no,
just
I get
gonna,
that. There'll be a lot of stuff. Yeah,
yeah,
there'll be a lot of stuff you didn't like. I understand that. I understand that
yeah.
100%. So, but
That's why I didn't do the Pokemon cipher yet, because like I watched Pokemon for a little bit, but I was never a big fan. So I was like,
yeah, I'm
yeah,
about
I
to.
know this is probably stupid as hell, but it's gonna go right over my head.
Yeah, I hate that because I swear to God, especially when you're doing bar breakdowns, you miss something, they will let you know.
Oh yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
will let you know. Oh man.
They come to comments crazy. And I'm like, yo, relax. It's
Hmm.
just a bar that got missed. Like,
Because you have
you
some
act like it's the end of
reactors.
the world.
Because you have some reactors that react to some stuff rap wise, and they are not about bar breakdown. You just get to see them react to them listening to the song, and then they'll be
Yeah,
like, "You missed this line. You missed this line. You missed this line." It's like that wasn't even the point of the reaction.
yeah.
Like,
That's kind of like, that's why I have a love and hate relationship with like bar breakdown. Because like, yeah, I'll break something down and like, I've done it in a few videos. I'll be like, oh, that's a hard bar. But then now people will expect you to break down every single bar. And I'm like, yo, I'm not pausing every,
yep,
especially with people like Honey Koofy's rapping or Six rapping, shit like that. They
yeah,
got bars in everything. I'm not sitting here pausing every 30 seconds to explain to y'all that I know the bar. You know what I'm saying? And if you know it, you know it. And you'll see it, like, you'll see if I know it by the reaction on my face. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna, I just want to break down some of the hardest shit that I heard. But so I
Hmm.
kind of have like a, it's like, yeah, I like catching it, but when I don't catch it, y'all like, so you just missed this? Like, no, I didn't miss it. I'm just not pausing the video to talk to y'all about every single bar. It's it gets to be like, oh my god. So I've tried to slim it down with the amount of bar breakdowns. Even though I can catch a good amount, I'm slimming it down because it's like those get to be annoying.
No, yeah,
So
I feel you. I understand. I get that. I'm more when it comes to the whole pausing thing. I'm kind of on Screw's tip where they come and I've seen in the comments, oh, you pause too much, you pause, and like I kind of like I just don't engage in negative comments.
yeah,
I just don't
not at
engage.
all.
But and I said in the video, I'm like, yo, you're here for my reaction. You're here for me to react to the song. If you want to just go see the song, there's a link in the description.
Exactly for your YouTube video.
For real.
Exactly.
So that's just what that is. But real.
Actually, I had somebody comment on my video. My bad for interrupting, but
No, it's all good.
it was the stupidest shit I've ever heard. He said, "Why are you talking so much? Just react to the video."
What the fuck?
I said, "That's me reacting."
Yeah. What the hell kind of ass backwards comment was that?
I'm like, "Yo, are you?" are you serious? I'm like, you can go watch the video. Go watch the regular video. It's fine. I really don't mind if you don't click my video. I promise you, I'm good if you don't.
For like my impressions weight will not decline.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Oh man, that's you talk too much. Just react to the video like you know that's the reaction, right? Okay, but we'll just leave that out of the conversation. But on a more serious tip, I want to talk to somebody about some of the stuff that's been going on this dear planet of ours. And just for you, from what I see, you said you're lesbian.
Yeah.
Okay, so for you being a black lesbian woman, how does it all affect you?
You mean like in regards to like the protests and stuff like that?
Yeah, honestly, it comes down to the Black Lives Matter protest, to maybe the LGBT. I don't know, LGBT. There's a lot of letters. LGBTQ, got it.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. Like and like all of it, like everything that could pertain to you.
The whole Black Lives Matter movement. I find it to be. I'm glad it's happening, but I'm glad I hate the fact that it is happening just for the fact that why is this still a thing? You know?
Yeah, no, 100%.
It's like it was bound to happen. And I hate the fact that like it had to happen during a pandemic where people are already fed up, you know, and people can potentially catch this virus and all this extra stuff. But it's a bunch of pent up aggression, and you know what I'm saying. So I understand it completely. I'm not against it. I probably like if there was a protest, I'd go. I wouldn't be the ones that are looting, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not mad at people for doing what they do. Like some people are just too angry. Now some shit I see on Twitter and it's like, yo, just cause you're light skinned, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean shit to me. Like, yeah, I get it, I'm light skinned. It's just, but at the same time, like I just feel like I have the same fears you do.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's where your heritage is. My son is mixed. He's light skinned. He's half white, half black. He's 7 months old. He's still gonna have to deal with that shit. So
exactly, I still have to deal with it regardless. And I understand it might not be as intense like the colorism, but at the end of the day, I'm still a black female, and I can still lose my life just like you lost, like somebody else lost theirs. You know. So, like a lot of I've had some comments where people are like, "Are you even black?"
Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, like yeah, like real, like come on now.
Yeah, but yeah, so like I'm glad it's happening. I just hate that it has to happen to the point where it like we shouldn't just have. Why is this a debate? You know, why is people being racist? Why are there people out there protesting Black Lives Matter? Like
that is the dumbest shit I have ever seen in my life.
And like, chill, y'all out here with a separate protest for people protesting for their lives to be saved. I was like.
And I'm like, for me, when I see that dumb shit, all lives matter, the reason that pisses me off is because that shit is so blatantly obvious that all lives matter, but when you use it to combat the phrase Black Lives Matter, you're completely missing the point when we say Black Lives Matter, or you're choosing to play like you're missing the point just because we don't put the word also at the end of it. You're gonna take it and twist it and try to make it seem like we're just saying just Black Lives Matter. Like, just so you're mad or whatever, want to say shit because we don't put the word Black Lives Matter also, we're not going to sit up here. I'm going to look at you like we also didn't say just Black Lives Matter. So, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you know what we mean when we say it. Quit playing stupid.
Exactly. So, yeah, as the state of the fucking world right now is just all over the place. These last 6 months have just been all over the fucking place. Like there's not even a word you can put to it. The fact that like so much shit has happened, and the fact that so much shit has happened that you forgot about other shit that's happened throughout this year. Like I forgot at certain points. I forget that we was almost in World War III. That fucking the Australian fires and shit was burning down. Like the fact that all that happened within 6 months and the year's not even over. I'm like I don't even know. I don't know. And then the thing is, like,
2020
this
came
has
out
been,
swinging.
yeah. And like, I feel me as a person, everything for me is coming together. Because last year I was, even though I was doing this, I was like really fucked up mentally. But I'm honestly, I was finally getting back to myself, and I'm doing stuff for myself, becoming more happy, you know. But I feel like as I'm getting everything together, the world around me is fucking crumbling, and I'm like, bro, like what the fuck do I do? Because like the channel's growing,
Hmm.
just been a lot happier. I quit my job to do this full time. You know what I'm saying? I'm making better decisions for myself and my mental, and then it's just like, damn,
No, I feel
Corona,
you.
damn, protests, riots, all that. It's just like,
Honestly, Corona, like before that the Floyd shit happened, and honestly, I was surprised it didn't happen with Ahmaud Arbery because I covered that a little bit. But with when it was just Corona, I mean, shit, that was a YouTuber's playground. Everybody's at home on the computer.
exactly. Exactly. I was like, oh, I'm pushing out content.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
fucking doing it.
like
You know?
I'm that's why I didn't get into it thinking that everyone's at home on the computer. Like obviously that should have been the first dot that I connected, but
Mhm.
for me it was just like I'm sitting at home, I'm bored out of my mind, I need to do something. And I thought about the reacting thing and like how I am when I talk to my friends about music, and let's kind of do the same thing in front of a
Yeah,
camera.
exactly. I was thinking about the same, like, as of right now, the best thing y'all can do, if y'all want to be content creators or influencers or something, try to do it right now while everybody's sitting at home like this, you know?
Hmm.
So, is most of the eyes are on the phone right now. And honestly, eyes are still on the phone because of all these protests and
Oh
stuff like
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's still kind of at home
Hmm.
or they're watching these protests. So, some you're going to pop up on somebody's timeline somewhere or something, you know?
Yeah.
So,
With me and these there's everything that's going on. Like I understand you do have black people who can see what's going on here and then get a little jaded,
yeah,
and it's an easy space to get into because I used to get into it as a child where like my mom would just like talk to me about things and how things progress and how to like conduct myself in this world or in this country we live in. And she would show me movies about like our past and our history and things like that, and I would get jaded. I would start feeling a certain way towards
yeah,
specific people, and that was not right. That was not right, and especially in this sense, like me having a white girlfriend and a mixed son, I can't be in any kind of position to get jaded, and it's hard when I'm constantly in that content, constantly seeing all that stuff going on. It's hard for me
exactly.
so there are times just through all this and everything, I gotta step back. I can't flood my channel with all that stuff, and I can't like even though yeah I do speak on it, I do have my opinions and things like that. Like I can't because I'll get
Yeah.
mad. I'll get mad.
It's like you gotta kind of find like a healthy balance. Like, yeah, I want to speak on it, but I also want this to like because I've had a lot of people tell me they watch my stuff and I make them happy when they I make them laugh when they're in a bad place and they
Yeah,
appreciate my video. So I don't want to flood it with that, and then it's just like some people do need a getaway, and I understand that, but also it needs to be spoken on. So it's kind of hard to find a healthy balance on speaking on it, and then providing laughter and just
yeah,
making space for so it's hard a bit, but I feel like even I don't even have a big platform like that, but I feel like I have to speak on it because it's just like it's just been too many times where I've been pulled over and I've been scared for my life, and I shouldn't have to be.
mm-hmm,
And
yeah, no, no, yeah, definitely, definitely,
like the fact that I can see like blue and red lights behind me and my heart will drop,
mm-hmm.
that shouldn't be a thing.
There's a whole different process as a black person you have to go through. Like literally, if I ever get pulled over, I put my wrists on my steering wheel. Like I put my wrists on my steering wheel, and anytime like they ask me to reach for anything or like they say step out the car, I'm like cool, open the door.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
you know,
I don't think I've been in an instance where I've had to step out the car, but I've definitely just been like, okay, what do you need? All right, I'm gonna grab this, and like I move slowly. You know what I'm saying? When I had
mm,
to grab my wallet, grab like my stuff out the glove box. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's just a different process. Like
yeah, we, we
it's
we experience it very different. Like we experience it with fear. That's the problem.
exactly, exactly. I
And
shouldn't be scared of someone sworn in to serve and
for
protect.
real,
Like it's just,
and there are a lot of cops. There are a majority of cops who do find a problem with that, and I think that's where a lot of people are getting missed. And this we're not going after all police. We're really not. And I know that in a lot of these fights, it seems like a general term when we say police this, police that. We're very aware that majority there are good cops. I've ran across quite a few of them in my lifetime.
Exactly.
It's just the problem is that you have these people that end up with a badge that shouldn't have it, and that's what we're having a problem with. I mean, any of us that are actually making sense, that's what we have a problem with. These motherfuckers that shouldn't have a badge, and how the fuck did they get it?
Exactly. And then there's people that just like the fact that there is good cops out there, yes. But where are these said good cops when the bad cops are doing what they're doing? You're not
Like, yeah, you're
standing
right.
up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? If you're sworn in to serve and protect, it's to protect the person. You know what I'm saying? You're here to protect citizens from citizens, and I get that. But like when you see a cop doing something bad and you don't check them, it gets to be like, well, what you know what I'm saying? It's a lot, man.
yeah. No, I
It's
feel
just
like that
fucking
with the Floyd tape. It's you see, yeah, you see the one cop did what he did to this man, but you got the other three cops on top of the dude, and then the one cop not letting anybody through. Like, so I see exactly what you're talking about. Like,
yeah,
any one of them, even if they had to restrain him, even if that cop didn't want other people getting through, any one of them could have been like, "Hey, yo, off his neck, bro."
yeah. All right, like he's detained at this point.
For real.
We don't have to have your knee in his neck. You know, like it's simply even just saying something. You didn't probably didn't even have to. If you would have, if a cop would have said something to the cop, you probably would have listened. But you got a whole bunch of citizens yelling at him, and he's like, he's not. He don't want to listen because he feels like he's above them. He don't have to do what
For
they
real.
say. But if you got somebody on the same spectrum as you telling you to do something, you're more likely to listen than people you think you're above. You know.
No, no, 100%.
So it's just it gets to be this is just a lot.
That's why they're trying to get rid of that qualified immunity shit. Like, I don't know.
You said the what?
They're trying to get rid do you know about the qualified immunity law?
Uh-uh.
Qualified immunity is basically where a government official, like a cop or something like that, it lets them, it's basically a get out of jail free card, the way they use it, with when they do something under their own discretion, like under discretion, like when they make a move, and then they say, well, it was justified that you did this, or these circumstances make sense as to why you did this, so you're not going to go to jail, or you're not going to get in trouble. And that's only for people like cops and above and shit like that. Or I know that cops can use it. That's what I'm saying. And that's a lot of times that's what they get out on, that qualified immunity. I'm like, listen, when you have someone breaking the law, there should be nothing immunity.
Exactly.
There should be nothing immunity. If anything, if you have a badge, you're held to a higher standard. So why would you have an immunity?
Yeah, exactly. That shit shouldn't be a thing. And it's just like the thing is, it's like there's a lot of people that's mad at people for rioting and stuff. I get that, but these people are rioting just because they want to be seen as equal and not be killed, and you know what I'm saying, have the same respect when they get pulled over as like a person, a white person, like you know what I'm saying. So I can. It's just like y'all are mad at people for rioting for something that they deserve. What if we was to really go back and people wanted to like just revenge on all the shit that black people have been through in America? It would be probably way worse, like slavery, all this shit. Like I just want to see how this shit is written in history, man. Because I know this is a chapter in the history book. I just want to see how.
This is global. This is definitely a chapter in history book. This is, and what it is when it comes to, honestly, with me, when it comes to the way people are protesting, I see it as you have your peaceful protesters, and then you have the people who are, I would say, violently protesting, but though they're the ones who are fighting back with a cause, like when the police station went up in flames, or when cop cars were getting destroyed and things like that. Those, I feel like they were fighting a purpose. They had an enemy. They knew what it was, and to them it was more of a battlefield than a protest. And when it comes to the looting and things I've seen, honestly, like I don't even like to group that in with the people actually, like I said, physically fighting back and the people who are peacefully protesting, because the looters, in that sense, it's just a bunch of people using the chaos of the situation for their benefit. Because I'm sorry, you can't tell me that going into your local black-owned mom and pop shop, breaking their stuff and stealing their stuff is sending any kind of message.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But honestly, I think that's still a product of the corona for real. Because all these people was out of work for
yeah, well,
months,
yeah, you're
and
right. You're right. You're right about that. Like,
then
there could be a lot of driving forces behind it. I just don't like it when it's
the
when
front, yeah,
yeah, they try to
front line
group
of
it. They try to group
yeah,
it with people that actually have a message.
yeah,
And it goes to me. It goes with everything as far as you have the protesters here, and you're speaking on all these other people. And when you have these bad cops here, and like even the ones that, like you said, don't say or do anything when they see a bad cop, like I group them in with bad cops. But then you still have the ones out here that do good. Like every genre, every group of people has its black
bad
sheep
apple.
outlet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now the thing is, it's when these bad apples or whatever, when they are allowed and they are able to dictate the public eye of the entire group.
yeah,
And that's the only thing with that. But I just think that it would be good to talk to you about it, just because of
yeah.
just as everything that's going on and how it could affect you, or how it has affected you in the past. Because I'm very sure like everybody that's black or of color has a story. Do you spit at all? Like, have you ever dabbled in that?
Not at all. I don't rap, and I've had plenty of people telling me, yo, like freestyle or drop a track or something. And I feel like me, I react to hip hop and all that, but I
Mm-hmm.
feel like if I was to ever drop music, it'd probably be like on some R&B type tip. Like
R&B, ain't nothing
that's
wrong with
really,
that.
yeah, that's really my genre for real. You know what I'm saying? I love rap and all that. Don't get me wrong, but R&B, I feel like is superior. But
Do you react?
yeah,
Do you react to any R&B? Like, do you?
and I've never been in the studio, so I'm not even gonna
No, I mean
bash
reacting.
myself.
Like, do you ever like react to?
Oh, a few songs like but it was more like on a YouTuber type like Queen's
Oh,
videos.
okay.
Um, yeah, I think I did a Tiana Taylor video. Yeah, so I've done some of them, but it's mostly rap and stuff like that.
I feel you, but
Because it's
no.
not like you can't really break down an R&B
No,
video.
there's some like on because I've like probably got to be more on my channel here and there, but I've reacted to some rock stuff and like that's not bar breakdown.
Yeah,
It's just to
but
listen to.
yeah, true. You're right.
You know, but I just like I know that now because of the way that I have ran my channel and the subscribers that I do got. If I do listen to rap and I don't break it down, and I'm already wrong, just because of the way I built my channel.
Yeah, now if you miss something, it's all hell's breaking loose in the
Yeah, no,
comments.
'cause
Yeah,
I did the epic rap battles, and I did the Freddy Krueger versus Wolverine. People like that one because I was able. I just knew Freddy and I knew Wolverine, so I was able to catch like everything. That was a good
yeah.
one. But
There was
then,
there's some of them that's just like, and oh my god, I like doing the ERBs because they're funny and they're
hmm
very like they don't hold back. But it's just like they want you to make sure you do a whole history lesson on
you
the
are not
ERB.
wrong.
I'm like,
You're
no,
not wrong.
listen, I'm not doing 30 minutes of research on every character before I do a reaction. It's dead. It's not happening. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? If I catch it, I catch it. If I want to know, and then I've started doing I started like in my ERB reactions. I'll be like, yo, if I missed that, let me know. But like, if you don't let me know in the comments, just be
Yeah,
be calm about it. Like, oh yeah, you missed this. Oh, this is what he was talking about. Okay, cool.
yeah.
Now you missed that bar. Why you even reacted? Like,
Like, bro,
relax,
chill.
please relax. Cause and this oh my god, these keyboard warriors, man. They
Oh
be
my
getting
god. No,
comments.
there was a one video I got where somebody did that and just said some wrong shit, and I just like put them on a video. I was like, well, this person was upset, so like everybody go tell them that they're loved, please.
Right, like they need like it's just be. I'm like you're doing the most. You type in all this. Is there what like? And then I just need to know the thought process. You type this out. You reread it. Do you like? All right, maybe I don't need to send this because this is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
you typed
man.
this whole thing out and then actually hit enter and then was proud of it. Like you was proud of that just now.
No, honestly, I'll do some stuff like I've had somebody write like get my stuff with like a book, like an essay, and I read like the first sentence and saw that it was negative and just got rid of the comment.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I do.
I'm not wasting that kind of time.
Honestly, it gets to be too much. Some of these comments, like, it's it's hard to even
Well, yeah, once it
like I
gets,
try to
well, when
comment
it
on
gets
a
to your
video.
number of subscribers, shit.
Yes, and shit. I can only imagine some of the bigger people. Like the first 5, 6, 7 comments, I can probably get, but after a while, it's just like, yo, I can't scroll through all of these, and you know what I'm saying. So
Hmm.
I try to like the first couple comments from somebody, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
or like I'll revisit a video, whichever has the one with the most likes and stuff like that. I'll look at it, oh, I like that. I like, but
Yeah, I just like when I do like obviously I'm not gonna read every single damn comment, especially with one that does well. But like I go through and I just look, oh, respond to that
mm,
one. Go through, look, oh, respond to that one. Just like I do like to engage with people because like I'm a social butterfly, and so honestly, when it comes to YouTube and things like that, I just see like. Like having what I think 1,040 something. I'm like, there's 1,040 something people that I can just start a conversation with because they already know who I am.
exactly, exactly. And see, honestly, that's why I like YouTube because it's different. Like you can be a social butterfly or you can be an introvert, which is me. Like I've had multiple instances where you're like, oh, what are you doing? Like a meet and greet or something. And I'm like, listen, I love y'all, but I cannot be around this many people at once and get attention on me. No, I'm gonna lose my mind. So like the fact that I can sit in here and record and be by myself, but still have this outreach to a bunch of people,
Yeah.
I like that. Like, and I think that's a lot of reasons why I don't really too much comment on anything. Like, I'll see like people's videos and Instagram posts and stuff like that, and like they always have comments, and I feel like I don't have nothing to say. Like, if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't.
Hmm.
But I don't engage too much, and I think that's why I'm just so. Everybody knows me, but nobody ever really talks to me because I don't do the engagement first. I'm just that,
Yeah.
you know. But
Well, not because
so it's good for either. So you can be a social butterfly or an introvert and still do what you do on YouTube.
yeah, because within watching your reactions and things like that, because I was like I said, doing interviews, you always try to find artists to talk to. I actually reached out to Knox. He got back to me. He's just not available right now. He said maybe at some point. But
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get into more reactors because I know where I react to music and it's cool to interview artists. I'm a reactor. Even though I am starting to get more into my music after I got my bass up. Right now, I'm reacting, and I want to get into the head of some reactors that have been doing it for a minute because I've been like I said, I've only been at this for 2 months. Anything that I've done
Yeah,
has usually been modeled after something I've seen.
yeah,
And just within watching your reactions, I just thought it was like how you did it was really cool. I like your energy. With you, as far as the comedy part, it's just I know that you have funny reactions. They're just unexpected. The parts where you do something hilarious, like the Gone thing when you hit it and you just started like I was just like
it
even
was just catching me off guard.
because
Oh man,
even though I know they're gonna be fun because in a lot of your reactions that I've seen, like you have a chill energy. You chill listening and it's cool. Now, if they do something that like strikes you, like yeah, like I'm getting ready to laugh because I know like when something strikes you and it's sideways, you got something to say, and I love that. I love that your stuff is never stale, and I
mm-hmm.
think that you get a lot of reactors that don't go anywhere because they really don't know what to do when they turn that camera on, and it's not even so much knowing what to do. It's just like, yo, just be you with some energy.
Yeah, exactly.
Just be with you with some energy. Like I just think about how I am when I watch stuff with my friends and how I act out when I have a lot of energy with my friends. I just kind of do that here.
Exactly.
But
Yeah, that's what it's pretty much. You gotta have some type of energy or something a little bit different than most, but yeah, so you gotta have something to stand out a little bit, and that's what it will help a lot.
hell yeah, hell yeah. All right. I want to say thank you for coming on and doing this. Like I said, I never know what to expect when I reach out to somebody. It's like I never thought like when I used to see them little emails on people's abouts, I was like they probably never respond to those. But hey, since I've been using them,
Yeah, man, you just reach out, bro.
yeah,
I try to respond as much as possible.
no, I feel you. Is there anything you want to tell the people? Anything you want to get out?
Uh, if you want to start doing YouTube, just do that shit. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till next week. Start it right now. Find something you want to do. Start it right now. The longer you wait, the more you hinder yourself. The less time you have doing what you want to do. You know.
Those are facts. Those are facts. She ain't. Shit. All right, guys. Hey, be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe over here. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe over there on Simba's channel, because you know she out there doing her thing. I'm out there doing my thing. You out there doing your thing over there. And I'm gonna catch you on the next one, fam. Peace.